You know what it is, bro. I'm just letting you vibe out, man. Black Politicians TV, man. Who we got with us today?
You already know what it is. EAP, you know?
How you doing today, my brother?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm blessed, bro. I appreciate you, man.
So, man, how you find your passion for music? Like, where did that come from?
Man, it go back to my dad, man. You feel me? Like, you know, my dad, he was always into music and stuff like that, you know, like always had the big speakers and whatnot, and, you know, 15s, 18s, whatever inside the whip, you know, so he always played music around me, and so I just gravitated to it, you feel me?
So, was you like a fan of like the 808s, or was you a more fan on the music mixed with the 808s, or just which one?
The music mix. Yeah, I was more of a fan of the music mix.
Okay.
Like I wanted to understand the musicality of everything. You feel me?
And what was like some of the hip hop albums or R&B albums you was listening to, like growing up?
Um, Biggie, Biggie for sure. My dad had Biggie in rotation. You feel me? As far as R&B, it was Jodeci, R. Kelly, um, Joe, Avant. You feel me? Like all that stuff like that. So, but with my grandma and with my granddad, it was like the old '70s and whatnot. I had a cousin. He told me when I was 2 years old that I was singing a song from the '60s, a blues song. I don't remember that, but you feel me? But every time he sees me, he always tell me that, man, I remember you a little boy singing that blues song, 2 years old.
So, did you ever figure out what song that was?
Nah, to this day I don't know what
So you
song
gotta
it was.
find that song and
Yeah,
try
I'm
to
gonna figure it out.
put it in
You feel
the
me?
sample or something.
And you know what? I like the way you think.
See,
I like the way you think, bro.
right.
For
So,
real.
like, do you use a lot of samples?
Um, right now I'm making my own samples, and so I would rather make my own samples and then flip it and do whatever I want to do with it, compared to using someone else's music. I personally I used to did not like sampling because I felt like I don't want to take someone else art of work and then and trying to use it as my own. You feel me? I used to just wanted to make my own. You feel me? But I will sample, some classics if I feel like it. But I'm learning now how to make my own soul samples and then flip it.
What does that mean, making your own samples?
So, all right, say Marvin Gaye. Say, let's say Marvin Gaye song. This is love. This is lovers.
Mm-hmm.
I would try to make those type of chords, come up with a catchy bass line, something slow, something melodic. Add a little drums or something, a little vocal or whatever, some horns or something like that, and go from there, man.
So, how was like your upbringing growing up?
Uh, man, I grew up around trappers and hustlers. I grew up in Roman, man, so it was just a lot of gang activity until my mom she moved us away from there, from Roland, then we moved to Lumberton, and it was a little bit of a difference, but not too different. You feel me?
So, like, did you like keep your same group of friends, or did you meet new friends when you went to Lumberton?
always kept my same group of friends. You know, it's always been me, Casey, Quentin, Panky, E-Man. That was my crew. You feel me? Anybody from Roland, they already know that it was always us.
So out of those guys, who
Yeah.
was the best hooper?
Oh, don't put me. Oh, man, don't make me do that.
Becky gonna get me, Casey gonna get me.
You go. Oh,
They
don't
gonna
make me
get
do
me,
that,
bro. I had
Don't
to.
make me do
And
that,
look, and they
bro.
my boys too. Casey know he my boy was in Greensboro.
Yeah.
Becky know. But I'm just saying, who the best hooper out your boys, man?
Bro, I tell you this. I'm probably had to go with Casey, man. I'm
Okay.
gonna have to go with Casey.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Casey like that strong
Casey,
small forward.
Yeah.
He's that good small forward.
Hey, look,
Yeah.
well, so
He's a classic small forward. You need Casey, man. Like you need Panky too, but you need Casey in there, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, for real.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah. So when we was in the 5th grade, Casey, he wasn't that good. So it was the 5th or 6th grade. He went to a camp at Campbell University. When Casey came back, yo, they wasn't no stopping that boy.
Is he the lefty or Panky the lefty? Which one is the lefty? Quentin lefty. Okay. I was trying to figure out which one was the lefty. So like, how was like that culture of like South Robinson basketball for you guys, like, or like for your friends, like, or how was the culture at South Rob before you like transferred?
I never did get to go to South Rob. I played in a band at South Rob while I was in middle school.
Oh, okay.
So, but I never did get to actually experience the culture of South Robinson. You know, all my family they went there, but I didn't have that, that experience. But I enjoyed playing in a band though. You feel me? And I was doing that in middle school. So.
And what inspired you like to play in a band, like, or what was you playing in the band?
Drums.
And was that like based off the influence of your pops?
Yeah, pretty much.
So what are some things like your pops taught you like growing up?
So when you gotta go get it, man. You can't stand around and wait for nobody to hand you anything. You gotta go get it. You feel me? And so I appreciate him for that.
Nah, definitely.
To the fullest.
So Kanye West or Timberland as far as producers?
Timberland.
Why Timberland and not Ye? Is it the sampling or which?
Well, Timberland he samples a lot too. Most of the songs that are his biggest hits were samples.
Mm-hmm.
Like all of the Arabian sounds, those are samples. I didn't know that till recently, and so I don't knock sampling. I don't knock it at all. It's just something that I prefer not to do because there's a lot of clearance that you have to go through. You feel me? You got to go through the label. You got to go through the artists. You got to go through publishing, all that type of stuff. So I would rather not deal with that.
If you can be an understudy for any producer, just give them your beats and just give you your percentage of your bread, who would that be?
Give them my beats.
Mm-hmm. And they might put your names on a small credit at the bottom. Right. You know how it is when you're an understudy, like you know what I'm saying. You give them all the credits. Who would you do that for?
Cardo Got Wings.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why is that?
I mean, I like the West Coast style beats that he make. With Larry June. That's like,
yeah, Larry June a great artist.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh,
hey, yeah. Organic everything.
Organic everything. You feel me?
Everything organic.
I didn't know you was a Larry June fan,
man.
Bro.
I love music.
Hey, Larry, that's like I was bumping his album before. They just dropped the album.
Yeah.
On tape or whatever. And so I was bumping that right before I pulled up. But it'll be Cardo Got Wings, man. I like the West Coast. That laid back, chill.
Yeah.
I'm just laid back and chill. You feel me?
I in my opinion, bro. And they gonna kill me for this, bro. But I really kind of like fell out of love with like Southern music. It's too violent, bro. Right. But like once you go to like the West and like Detroit, Cali, like it's all about money, fun. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. Could you really hear like the Babyface Rays, the Larry Jones, the Currencies? Like you really hear them talk about beef, bro. And they from that street, what's the name? But it's about that money and those girls.
They are around that every day. You feel me?
And that's a different like frequency. So everybody be like, why you always listen to that Cali music and stuff like that?
Man,
and
it's a different frequency. It's a different way.
They
bro.
just chilling. Hey, right? I'm telling everything organic, bro.
If I had to work with an artist, it would have to be Larry.
So would you want to do like a project with Larry, or would you?
Most definitely.
So if he said, I'm willing to sign you right now, I need you here, like you dropping everything, you're gonna be Larry producer.
Let's go.
Definitely. So was there ever a time that you dropped everything and chased your dreams?
Um, yeah. Um, I would say coming out of high school, about to go to college, I got accepted to a school of the arts. It was private, called Living Arts. But things happened, and I had to come home and take care of the family, man. You feel me? So I never did get to really pursue it to the fullest. But I'm working hard every day to make up for the time that I miss. You feel me?
So like a lot of people don't know that hurt unless you a college student that gotta
Right,
come back
right,
home.
right.
Like how does that hurt feel? Like, cause everybody be like, "Oh, I thought you were gonna come back and die."
Yeah. Because it was
I'm back
like,
at the
man,
crib.
it was a different hurt for me, bro. Like I didn't want to do anything else. I really did. It's like I lost faith in a lot of things, bro. And it took me a long time to get to a place where I could trust in God and trust in myself again. You feel me? So I was lost for a long time, bro. But through the help of God and through the help of my leaders and my pastors and whatnot, they helped me out. They helped me out a lot.